Alright, guys. So, I just came on here to vent today, honestly. Well, love, you know how love is sold to us as the ultimate cure. It's supposed to cure everything, honestly. But, it's like, we're all being lied to, honestly, about it. It's not even that, but we're just being lied to about it. You know how it is in movies. It's nothing like that in real life. But I mean, that's obvious. You can't expect all that to be real. I mean, it's movies, it's fiction. But then, yeah, you start off with a good relationship, but eventually, it's all just this setup for pain. Personally, from my personal experience, I mean, my personal experience, I dated this girl for 3 years, and well, it I don't really know how to necessarily explain this all, but it kinda was where she was lied to by one of my ex-friends, and I did try to make amends, even though maybe that wasn't necessarily the right thing to do, but and she was lied to, she believed it, I guess, and well, that was probably the first red flag I should have looked for. I mean, but still and stuff. It really does hurt, with building up the initial hope, but also the blind trust you gave away to that one person. The one person you thought you were going to spend your life with forever. And I think that's what personally hurts the most, is that, well, you tried so hard, but you can't fix what's already broken. Me and her, we tried to fix things, but nothing worked out. We got back together 5 times, maybe more. And my friends tried to help me get over her. It just wasn't enough, though. And I'm saying this, I still think about her to this day and stuff like that, but it's just so difficult to move on, dude. This was in I want to say 2020, it lasted throughout all of high school, which is longer than most relationships, and my friends and everyone acknowledges that I was able to keep a girlfriend for that long, just considering it was only a middle school relationship. It was dumb love, what else can I say, honestly. There's, it's just, but yeah, you guys would get that point, obviously, but, anyway, there's, this slow erosion type. Your energy, it will slowly drain over time. The more that you try to fix things, the more it's going to only hurt. You try to give your time, and you try peace of mind type stuff, but it very rarely works, there's those betrayal of small promises stuff. It personally didn't happen with me, but I know there's some people out there where it most certainly did happen and stuff. There's small promises, small lies. She did lie to me about some things, I will admit that, but there she didn't lie about one thing. We made a promise that we would never forget each other or ever fully move on. We still have a very good friendship, you know. It's turned into like that friendship type thing, friends with benefits. Although she kind of forgot about that, but you know. There's all this confusion and stuff, but like the confusion of trying to fix something that was broken by design, where the pain that a person can feel will become overwhelming, and it hurts to fix it when you don't exactly know how to fix it. And it's like, you'll realize eventually, like, the anger of realizing you gave your best to someone who only wanted convenience. I feel like, and like I've overthought a lot about it since then, that maybe I wasn't enough, maybe I did something wrong, even though she's reassured me multiple times it wasn't me, it was her. But I did give my best and everything, but I still can't help but feel like it was my fault that me and her broke up in the first place. That's just like, it's just sad, honestly, dude. I feel like she just wanted a boyfriend just because, and that's honestly, genuinely how I feel about it. It's difficult to move on and stuff. Like, anyone watching this video, I would like you, if you want to share, type your experiences with exes in the comments. And just like, I'll be looking at them, but I most likely won't respond. But then there's that, like, there's the cold realization that you are better off empty than full of someone else's mess. She had a lot of issues with her mental health. And when you are someone who has to deal with that, it can not only put a lot of strain on her, but also a lot of strain on you. And when you have that strain, it can cause severe burnout type stuff. And burnout isn't good for a relationship because it can be bad for you because of, you may find yourself not putting in the same work as you were. Even if you truly, love that person, you will find yourself not putting in that same work. Which is exactly what happened with me, which is why I still blame myself for it. I think that I experienced burnout and I wasn't putting in the same work as I was. You need to reject the idea that you need anyone to be whole, which is what I realized. I haven't really necessarily gone back into dating for over a year now. a little over a year, because I realized that even though I still miss her to this day, I miss what we had. I don't think I necessarily need anyone because I don't want to hurt them. I feel like I, could hurt them. And I really just don't want to have that happen again. Moving on from this, though, I think that it could be better if I stayed single. I don't necessarily want to, and maybe, just maybe, I might go back into loving someone again. But I think I might just need some time. Since the relationship went from 2020, I believe, to 2023. And there is this silver lining of exhaustion that I feel on a day-to-day basis, because I have this really bad problem of getting overwhelmed easily. And there's this certain level of peace a person must achieve for true happiness and stuff. And I believe that peace should be worked hard for, and anyone can achieve peace if they truly try to. I believe that full-heartedly. Along with, the best piece of advice I can give when someone is in a relationship, cherish it, because it may be the last moments you get with that person. Something might happen, like how it did in my case, and you may lose that person by breaking up with them. Anyways, this is it, though. This is my recording. Alright, guys, bye.
Another thing about that video.